Morning YouTube. I have a new piece of hardware for you today. I have a new device which I have been waiting for quite some time now. I've never used Fast Tech before to buy any kit, and I thought it might as well have a go, see what the quality is like, see what the delivery time's like to the UK, and I thought, yeah, let's give it a try. So I ordered the KBOX 200 watt. It came out about £25, something like that, so considerably cheaper than some of the UK sites that you get it from. It did take nearly a month to get here, but it has finally arrived, and that's what I've been vaping. It's fantastic. I love it. There are loads of videos out about this now. It's quite a popular mod. Pros, cons all over the place, but let's have a quick vape first off. Lovely. So I suppose the reason for me buying this particular mod is I like relatively small mods, but I also like to have the battery life. So one of my go-to devices has been, and always, I imagine always will be, is the VTC Mini, purely because it's just a comfortable, handy little device which you can throw in your pocket. It's not going to take up loads of space in your pocket, and it's a good little vape, and it's reliable. I used to absolutely love my sub box, my little sub box Mini. This is what I really first started vaping on when I first started doing videos, and again, it's an absolutely cracking little vape, and it's a really good little package, and it works. It just works. But I've been always waiting for something which is nice and small, nice and handy, but comes with a double 18650 sledge, like so. It's one of those things. It's personal preference, it's personal taste, but I like to have something which is a little bit bigger in my hand, but it's going to fit nicely in my pocket. If you put it on the side, it looks just like a little tube mod, but then whoa, what's happening there? Fantastic. In terms of the size comparison, it's exactly the same height, width. It's 22mm. Design as the original sub box. The screen is bigger on the new one, and it obviously has loads more features, so temperature control for various different wires, nickel, titanium, nichrome, stainless steel, but essentially it's just a bigger package. I tell you what, let's have a little look down and we can go through it. I know that everyone will have seen this up close with all of the reviewers who've been doing stuff, but let me show you what my thoughts are anyway. So bear with me, hopefully the lighting is going to be okay. So there we go. So let's put you to the side for a second. Here is the box that it comes in. Nice Kanger box, as always, a bit sort of wobbly, but who really cares? Gives you the dimensions, the characteristics, some caution, a scratch and sniff sort of portion, or not a scratch and sniff, just a QR code. Then you slide this out, a little sleeve. You have a user manual, which is fairly self-explanatory. Some stickers for your batteries, so for those of you who don't know, you can cover up your battery so that when you look through the vents, you've got nice matching battery wraps. Here's your authenticity card, excuse me, and then there's nothing else in the box. It's really straightforward. You don't get a huge amount with it. There is no charger with this, which is maybe surprising, but for the price that I paid, you know, I'm not fussed. But yeah, so here is the device itself. Nice looking nice looking thing. Let me just take this dripper off. It's already getting a bit dirty, a bit messy on the top. Let's wipe that off. So this has a spring-loaded 510, which is the big difference from the original sub box. I know that the later sub boxes have got spring-loaded 510s. Now I've been using this for a very short period of time. It's already scratched up on the top, but again, I'm not too fussed about that. KBOX 200, which is engraved or embossed into there. You have battery venting along the sides, so all good for if you have anything go wrong with your batteries. And again there, your little Kanger logo, which you can vent your batteries out of. There's also a nice bit of text on the side there, matching the original. And then you have this sort of C-frame sort of pull-out piece, which is a little bit bendy, so you can bend it together if you haven't got a good enough connection. And then you have space for your batteries. It's wired in a series to go up to 200 watts. These are rewrapped VTC4s, so positive, negative, negative, positive. Quite a flimsy little battery sled, but it's obviously got to keep the weight down, and I think it'll be absolutely fine. So let's put these batteries back in. There we go, 1. There we go, 2. Slide the flame on. No rattle at all. No, nothing at all. And then you have your display. So I'm vaping this at 40 watts. You've got your fire button, you've got your up and down wattage buttons, you've got your USB cable for charging if you so wish, although I will just pop them out and stick them on my charger. And then you can cycle through the menu. So you've got the wattage mode, you have nickel, titanium, nichrome, stainless steel, and back to wattage. You can do all sorts of things that you didn't used to be able to do with the menu screen, so you can flip it, which is a nice little feature. You can change the display so that it's locked, unlocked. I believe if you just press so if you press the up wattage and the fire button, you change your your balance from white and black to black and white and back again, and then it's a 1 2 3 4 5 off. It has a wake up mode, so if you do 1 2 3 4 5, it won't go on. So 1 1 2 3 4 5, so it's 6 to turn the actual device on. So yeah, it's fairly straightforward, fairly simple. I suppose if you want to have a comparison in terms of size, here is the single 18650 device from Kanger. So that's what the original looked like. I suppose in terms of comparison, this one has the airflow slots at the top. They haven't bothered with this one. You've still got that same venting in the bottom. This is magnetic, obviously, whereas this is just a slide-in type device, type battery sled, I suppose. And this, just to show you sort of a size comparison between something else which has a similar battery, I suppose, or similar battery capacity. If you look at the Sigelli 150, the size comparison is huge. This is why I normally spend my time taking the VTC Mini out with me, purely because if I want to have two 18650s, so have decent amount of power for the whole day, this is the device, or my unregulated box mod, like the Tug Life box mods or things like that. This is the sort of size that you're looking at. this is why I wanted this. This is going to be an all day in my pocket, all day vape, whereas this is just a beast. I love this device, it's fantastic, but you can see in terms of fitting in my hand, that doesn't really cut it, whereas this is much more handy. And we've got more power on tap from this than from this. Now, granted, there have been thoughts on YouTube, so I think Dean the Vaping Biker raised a really good point to say that, you know, actually with two 18650s on 200 watts, not sure how safe that's going to be. I completely get that. You're going to be drawing loads of amps out of your batteries, but I only vape normally at about 25 to 40 watts depending on the sort of build that I'm using, so that will be absolutely fine, I have no doubt. I agree with him hugely that I think it would be wise to actually understand what a battery can take, so have some sort of software within these regulated devices which is going to be able to show you what your amp draw is, which you have on the VTC Mini with the upgraded software, but also just say, look, no, that's no longer safe, you can't vape anymore with the charge that you have on tap. So look, let's pop a dripper on top of this. I'm going to be going back to the old faithful, the Freak Show Mini. Screws down, makes a nice connection. This is a 0.19 coil. Now I'm not sure that that's correct because I have checked this and I think it actually comes out about a 0.21. This is in stainless steel. It's not in stainless steel mode, as you can see, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to drip a little bit of element on here. So this is the key lime cookie, and let's bring this back up and have a vape. There we go. So as you can see, shows you your voltage that you're actually using. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go. I just want to check actually, for your benefit, what else screws down onto this. So let's just try the old sub tank just for starters. Yep, seems to screw down fine, although it hasn't asked me whether this is a different coil, which is disappointing. So this is still reading this as a 0.19 coil head. So I think probably your best bet would be to turn it off and on again so that you get that option. Otherwise you could be operating unsafely. I think for people who just use a tank with this device, fine. You know, you'll just be setting your wattage. You'd be setting your wattage appropriately for the device. But if I throw my cubist on here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So we've now got we've zeroed the ohms, or not zeroed, but it's gone to 9.99. Let's throw the cubist on here. I'm going to turn this off. I can't be bothered with this. Oh well, look, here's what it is. We'll work it out another time. But look, thank you so much for watching. I haven't done a huge amount of new product reviews for a while, let's keep on vaping. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bear with me.